let's go right back out to New York City, where WCIA3's Craig Choate is live at Madison Square Garden. The Illini fought the whole night, Craig, but their season ends in February.
Yeah, Brett, let's let this sink in for a second. For the first time since 1946, Illinois is not going to play a basketball game in the month of March. This is the fourth time in school history that this has happened, and after the game, I asked the players about that, and they say it's something they want never to see again.
I stay pissed off because we know we can play with anybody. We've proven that from time. I think once we really hone in on that, and, look at ourselves this offseason, I think next year's going to be exciting.
Illinois was manhandled by the Hawkeyes, especially on the glass, getting doubled up in rebounds 40-20.
We just wasn't going to get the ball. So, I don't know how else to put it. They was just getting it. We wasn't. I don't know. It's not the way we wanted to end. The whole season didn't go the way we wanted to. So, we just got to push and work hard and continue fighting.
Illinois is going to miss the NCAA tournament for the 5th year in a row. The loss also brings an end to season 1 under Brad Underwood at 14-18 overall, and he's already got some ideas for the future of this program.
There's a lot more to me than just and self-reflection than just a rash decision or I like a lot of things. There's a lot of things I know I'm going to change. But we'll see. We'll see. Ask me that question in 3 weeks or a month.
Okay.
And I'll give you an honest answer.
The Illini only lose one player, grad transfer Mark Allstork, who did start all 32 games for the Illini, but they still only have one player signed to the 2018 class and 2 open scholarships. Better get to work.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Craig. You watched the game courtside. What was the environment like there at MSG? It certainly seemed like the players were excited to be there, and even the coaches, too.
Yeah, very excited. And to be honest, the crowd was great. Almost the whole lower bowl was full except for those areas behind the benches. It was a really good crowd for a 13-12 game, an 11-14 game. So I was impressed with that. Brad Underwood, as always, he was animated on the bench. He did receive his first technical as Illinois head coach tonight. As far as we can remember, we don't remember him getting any previously this season. He even got in the players' faces a lot tonight. I asked Kipper Nichols about that after the game. He said the players honestly love it, and they need it. Yeah, there's still a lot of basketball left, but the start was just ugly, to say in a word. It was a typical 12 versus 13 seed in the Big Ten game. Neither team could really get much going. It was slow scoring. It was low scoring through the first media timeout. Kipper Nichols was very impressive early. He was hitting the offensive glass hard. Wasn't getting the rebounds, but he was causing problems down low. He took a couple charges early to get Iowa to some turnovers and some fouls. But the Illini just weren't making shots. They started the game 2 for 8 from the field. They did force Iowa into 4 early turnovers, though. But when Iowa was turning the ball over, when they did get shots, they were making their shots. They were 7 of 10 from the field at one point. They jumped out to a lead thanks to a 13-0 run. We've talked all season about these scoring droughts that Illinois goes on. In the first half, they went 5 minutes and 21 seconds without scoring. They grabbed the lead 5-4, but then Iowa went on a big run, a 13-0 run to grab the lead back, and that's when Illinois got down. Last time I looked, it was 28-21, so they're still in the single digits. If you can keep it there at halftime, you got a chance in the second half. Brett, I'll send it back to you.
What's been your take on this game? I know you've been sitting courtside. Man, they've just been so close the whole time.
Yeah, really the story of the season. They're always right there, but they're never able to close. And that's exactly what Brad Underwood told me yesterday when I caught up with him at the team hotel here in New York. He said, we've proven that we can play with teams. We've got to prove that we can beat teams. Doesn't look like that's going to happen tonight. They were down by 5 with a little over a minute left when I got set up here. They've just, like we said, they've been so close twice. They've cut the lead down to 2. Then Illinois just makes one mental mistake. Iowa went on the other end, and they capitalized. A couple times Matt Bohannon hit some threes that really put a dagger. The one that I remember, Kipper Nichols had a fast break layup potentially to tie the game. He gets blocked, he misses the shot, and then not 3 seconds, 5 seconds later, Bohannon hits a 3 on the other end, and then Iowa just goes on a run from there. They took a double-digit lead at that point, and then they And then Iowa they kept fighting and getting over those Illini runs. Illinois, man, foul trouble. Michael Finke, LaRon Black, both with foul trouble. Kipper Nichols with foul trouble. But Kipper, man, did he play well. He's been a little inconsistent, but, man, he scored the ball well. Something to look at for the future. But it looks like the Illini season is going to come to an end here in New York City. Reporting live from Madison Square Garden, Craig Choate, WCIA 3 Sports.